Hi, I'm Matt McMahon. I'm from Manhattan Beach, California, and I'm going to caramelize this whole bag of onions. As you may know, this is my secret ingredient, so I'm going to show you the tricks on how to make your food delicious with caramelizing onions. Let's get to it. So the most efficient and systematic way to break down a bag of onions this large is to do it in a methodical order. And the way to do that is to first cut off the top, the bottom of an onion, cut it in half, and that's it. I'm just going to do that with this whole bag, as many as I feel like doing, and then I will peel them. Okay, so I usually stop cutting the onions when I start to cry, so that way I can take a break and peel them and stop getting the aroma up my nose and in my eyes, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Also, it looks like I have enough to cook in these pans, and I guess I can show you how to peel an onion real quick. Because a lot of times people, they like try and peel that little skin off and get their nail under there, especially if I'm a guy, I don't have nails. So what I do is I just take that whole first layer right off, and it saves me the trouble of trying to peel the skin. That's all you gotta do. So next I'm just gonna show you how to slice an onion real fast. Basically, if you look, you've got these lines that go around. It makes sort of a nice like sunburst. I think the rays coming off the sun in the middle. And I just follow those lines all the way around that come shooting out from the center. And that's how I slice it, and I keep my hand protected as I move around. So that's what we're gonna do if you wanna check it out. I just kinda go like this, and work my way around. Looks like I got enough onions here to put in the pan. As you can see, I'm not really crying that much. Kind of the sulfuric acid's burning the water out of my eyes. So anyway, what I've got here is I'm gonna turn my pan on high heat. I'm gonna throw my butter in here. I'm gonna melt the butter, decent amount of butter. Put a little oil in the pan. The oil is gonna raise the smoke point so I don't burn the butter with all these onions in there. And I'm gonna get my salt ready if I can find it. So I have my salt ready. I'll just take all these onions and put them in here. Now, that may seem like a lot of onions in a pan. You notice all that onions that I just cut, and look, like I only have that much left. I put all this in here. That's gonna cook down to maybe like a 1/12 of the size. So that's why we gotta cut a lot of onions to caramelize. So we're gonna start these, and while these are cooking, I can start the next one, and I'll just keep working at it. There's a lot of onions in there, huh? You can see they're already even starting to cook down a little bit, but you'll see. You'll see. Okay, so now we have all our onions done. Got them cooking. Come over here and look. This is the first pan I started with. Look at how much onion is left in there. It's been caramelized. It's cooking down. It's going to get even less. Pretty amazing, huh? Now, if you look over here, I've got this pan right here. It's beginning to caramelize. If you look inside the pan, you can see all the brown stuff on the bottom there. See it right there? I'm going to take the onions and I'm going to scrape up. All the moisture releasing from the onions will wipe it right up. And I pick all that up off the bottom of the pan, and it turns the onions brown. And that's how you caramelize the onions. In addition, something you can do to help caramelize them a little quicker at this point is you can add a little balsamic vinegar. So I'm going to add a little balsamic, not too much. I don't want too strong balsamic. And you can also do a little brown sugar. That helps too. And just so you know, the technical definition of caramelizing onions is the browning of surface sugars. So that's what we're doing here. Okay, so at this point we've pretty much caramelized the onions. You can see how much it's cooked down from that whole big pile. You can take it further if you want. The longer it goes, the darker it's going to get. And that just means it's going to get sweeter and lovelier. You know, that old GBD thing, golden brown delicious. And that's exactly what we're doing right here. So I guess the big question is what in the world am I doing caramelizing all these onions? I have a couple catering events coming up, and I'm just knocking them all out at once. I'm going to put them in some quesadillas, some pasta quesadillas are going to go around, kicks them up a notch, makes them taste a little better. I'm also going to put them in a caramelized onion tart, basically also called the pizza de bière. So other things you can do with these is you can put them in mashed potatoes, any type of pureed stuff you want. You can put them in when you're done with the stir fry for flavor. Possibilities are endless. Use your imagination. And they'll keep for about a month. You put them in a container with some olive oil on top. So they're very practical to do all at once and save. Also, if you got some onions that are going bad, you know what to do with them. Now you know what to do with them. Caramelize them. And yeah, so that's about it. If you want to find out more about me, you can go to chefmatt.com.